Coach Johnson here with Next Health, and this is a new series where we investigate ingredients so you don't have to. Day one. I'm sure a lot of you know this brand of chips. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it, but here it is. Okay, let's go right into those ingredients. All right, first we got corn flour. That's just simple processed corn flour. It's chopped super fine. But then we get to the vegetable oil where it kind of gets a little suspect. Okay, so it says vegetable oil, palm and or soybean and or canola oil. That makes you scratch your head. Which one is it? Is it this one? Is it that one? Which one is it? That's very confusing, and I can understand. Palm oil, widely used in other processed foods, cosmetics, face creams, lipsticks, what have you, and household products. It's high in saturated fats and it can raise your cholesterol levels. Soybeans, the simple soybean is fine. But then when we start doing all the crazy stuff to it, that's when it becomes unhealthy, when you start consuming lots and lots of it. So soybeans are nutritious. They're a source of protein, fiber, and some essential nutrients. Soybean oil is super highly processed, mashed, heated. It contains omega-6 fatty acids. When you eat too much omega-6 fatty acids, that causes inflammation, swelling in the body, and that leads to the risk of chronic diseases. Heart disease being an example. Don't get omega-6 mixed up with omega-3. Omega-3 found in fish and other things. Omega-6, can't eat too much of it. Canola oil. I'm sure you all know canola oil. This is another highly processed oil that contains trans fat. Okay, this can raise bad cholesterol levels and increase your chance of heart disease. And now we get to the fun stuff. This is the stuff where they will increase it and have it in high levels to make the chip, whatever product it is, super addicting. That next one you see after salt, maltodextrin. This is a carb that's derived from corn. It's originally a carbohydrate, but they get it from corn. Scientists start doing weird stuff and they get it from corn, and it's a food additive that thickens or sweetens your processed foods, beverages. Okay? Maltodextrin has a high glycemic index. It's high in sugar. It can cause a rapid spike in your blood sugar levels. People may experience digestive discomfort, bloating, gas, diarrhea when you have large amounts of maltodextrin. Citric acid. This is natural. This comes from your citrus fruits, your lemons, your oranges, your limes. But this is used as a flavoring agent, and it's artificial, and it's used as a preservative in food. Okay? So it's generally safe to consume. I mean, it's acid, but think about it. It's an acid, okay? So too much consumption of acid can lead to dental erosion and stomach problems. Okay? Potassium chloride, next ingredient. It's a salt substitute, and it's a mineral supplement used to flavor the food. Excessive consumption can lead to adverse effects in your health, like nausea, diarrhea, abnormal heart rhythms. It's commonly found in your low sodium or your light products or your low cal products as a healthier alternative, but it's not. And this one right here, monosodium glutamate, MSG. This is a flavor enhancer. This is used in just about all of the processed foods. I can make a whole video about MSG. MSG is super addictive. The body craves this flavor. Scientists have found the way to dial in the just right formula for this MSG and put in the chips to keep your hand in that bag. Okay? Just know, highly addictive. MSG is used for flavoring, highly addictive. Disodium inosinate is a salt derived from inosinic acid, and it's used with MSG to enhance the flavor even more, to give it an umami flavor. And this is naturally found in fish, but of course, food industry has found a way to grab onto it and make it and continue to keep modifying and modifying and make it to the stronger beast. And it's going to give you the same side effects as MSG because it's super, super, super addictive. It can make you feel nauseous if you have too much of it. It can cause stomach problems. Whole lot of stuff going on in there. The next one, disodium guanylate. This is also known as disodium 5-guanylate. This is another flavor enhancer. So you got 3 flavor enhancers already. This is commonly used in processed foods to intensify the umami. This also causes stomach issues after a lot of consumption. 3 flavor enhancers. Just let that sink in. The next ingredient, where was I at? I got so into it, I'm trying to figure out where I was at. Okay, next ingredient, gum arabic. This is a thickening agent from tree sap, natural, but everything they do to it turns it into a whole different thing. This is a natural gum from a tree sap, a certain type of tree, but the catch is it's used in so many different things. Lipsticks, lip balms, face cream, ointments, all types of stuff, drugs, hydrolyzed soybean protein. This is another flavor enhancer. This is an emulsifier. This is used to keep the things sticking together so they can bake. And it's also used as a moisture agent. They took that soybean, broke it down even more, and smaller and smaller and smaller into this small molecule, and they use it as this agent to keep the chip together. Also note that this is also being used in cosmetics, beauty, cosmetics, makeup, lipstick, creams, face oils, any type of moisturizers. The next ingredient, let's see, we got sodium bicarbonate. Okay, this is baking soda, and I'm sure you know what this is, and I'm sure you have many uses for it as well. We cook with it, we clean with it, we deodorize with it, we even use it for upset stomachs. This is in your chips. You take that how you want to. Now, this one right here, I'm not even going to try this one, but it's a preservative. The last ingredient that we see is TBQ, and this is a synthetic, not a real, a synthetic antioxidant commonly used as a preservative in processed foods to extend its shelf life. So you got natural and artificial flavorings, and yes, I know I skipped the colorings. I want to save those for last because there's nothing real about these colors. Nothing real about it. Check this out. Red 40. I know you've been hearing a lot about Red 40. Red 40 is synthetic. It's not real. Other places that use food coloring in the world, they use things like beets and red vegetables for dyes. But no, Red 40 is in this chip. It's synthetic. It causes allergic reactions, and it causes hyperactivity in children. Okay? And last but not least, yellow 6. Okay? Yellow 6 is in here as well. This also causes hyperactivity, and this exacerbates asthma. Okay? So take what you want out of everything that I just said about that label, but that is what's in your highly addictive Taki chip.